Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at a new Oakley backpack that I recently picked up, and it's this guy here. This is the Oakley standard issue kitchen sink in the multicam color. And I was so excited to be able to pick this guy up because I didn't even know it was coming out. I saw a picture on the Oakley standard issue Instagram. Somebody had it on, and then a couple days later I logged onto the site, and lo and behold, there it was. So I quickly added it to the cart and I purchased it, and then it sold out just that quickly. So I wanted to make this video to show it to you guys because it's an awesome pack, in hopes that they do bring it back. And if you are able to purchase from the Oakley standard issue website, then maybe you can get one for yourself. So let me go ahead and turn the camera around and show you guys a little bit about this bag. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at the kitchen sink here. Again, this is the standard issue kitchen sink in the multicam color. Really awesome looking bag. I like the way that they purposely laid out the multicam fabric throughout this bag, and then they kind of interwove these almost like desert color areas. So especially this big one right up here, the clips right here, and then the three metal D-rings right here. I think that it looks really awesome, just because it's such a great combination to that multicam color. So I'll kind of go through the bag, give you a little bit of my opinions on it. This bag right here is designed to be a rugged bag. I know I kind of have this at a weird angle, but I just wanted to show you the whole bag, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at a little bit closer. But it is a rugged bag. So this bag is designed to be able to take and abuse and be able to be used. And then this multicam fabric definitely lends itself to be able to do that, which is really, really nice. Now, a couple really awesome points is the fact that even though they threw the kind of desert khaki color, they still managed to throw in some black right here. So you do have the icon right here in this matte black color. And then you have the little logo right down here with the lot number and the stock number and stuff like that. That gives it a really industrial look as well, which is really, really cool. Now, starting from top to bottom, we'll go ahead and take a look at this top pocket here. Now, this pocket is nice and sturdy. So this is good if you want to keep items that maybe you don't want them to get crushed or anything like that. So sunglasses, maybe your cell phone or something like that, because it is also felt lined. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that. It does have a zipper closure there, and then it is felt lined inside. So anything that you put in there is going to be nice and protected. Now, the zippers are really cool because some of the zippers have this kind of steel braided cable to it, and then they have the little kind of same color, desert color as this right here, pull tab on it with an icon on it. So again, nice industrial look to them, but they look really nice and they function very well. So you do have the two clips right here, which again, you have the icons on there, and then you have these pull tabs. Basically, all you do is you pull on it and it releases the hook from the little portion right here, and then when you need to close it, it just kind of snaps in there, and that makes it look again nice and industrial, but it's very rugged. It's one of those things that it's easy to take off if you need to get into the bag. Maybe you don't zip up the bag, you just kind of close the flap down, and that's how you get into it. Very, very easy to do that. You do have these three metal what I'm calling D-rings here. They're nice and rugged, and they are designed to be able to hang stuff from here. So if you need to hang stuff with a carabiner or maybe some rope or something like that, you can go ahead and do that. Now at the bottom here, you do have a pocket also. It is nice and wide. You do have a zipper closure. Now this zipper does not have the metal braiding. It just has this little tab right there, but it's easy to grab onto and open up. And this flap opens down, and then you have access to this really large pocket, which actually goes into the main compartment of the bag. So that's just something to note. If you're going to be putting anything in there, just note that it's going to take up space of the main compartment. Now, this is a perfect compartment to put things like dirty clothes, dirty shoes, and things like that. But what I'm surprised is that they did not add any type of grommets or anything like that. I've seen some bags where they've done that before, where if you have, like maybe some smelly clothes or something like that, it'll allow for that smell to kind of dissipate out there. So that's pretty interesting that they didn't do that. But again, it's still a nice workable pocket. Now on either side of the bag, you do have these large kind of dump pockets. You do have a zipper right here. The pockets do open up nice and wide, so you are able to fit a lot of different things that you want to have quick access to. So maybe like water bottles, small umbrellas, and things like that. I just almost wish that they would have made the inside color of this another color besides black, just so it'll be easier for you to see what's in there. But again, if you do put stuff in there, you also have these 3 compression straps that work with Velcro, so you can kind of cinch that down so it doesn't stick out too much on the sides. And then you have the same pocket on the opposite side. Really cool to put things in there that you want quick grab access to. So if you have like maybe like a rain jacket, you want to throw it in there, then cinch it down. It'll be, it'll keep it nice and tight. Now, before we get into the kind of pockets on the inside of the bag, let's go ahead and take a look at the back. Starting at the very top here, you do have this aluminum grab handle, and again, they left this in the black color, the matte black, just to kind of match the icon. The same thing with the 2 portions right here that you use to lift up, the 2 buckles here they use to lift up the bag, so it rides nice and high. Those are black as well. Really nice contoured shoulder straps here. They're very nice and thick padded. The kitchen sink has always been big on comfort as well. So not only is it a rugged bag, but it's also very, very comfortable to carry. You do have a waist strap right here, which is removable, but it also moves up and down. So depending on how you need to use it. And then it has a little bit of elastic to it, so it makes it nice and comfortable. And then you have your black buckle there. Now on one side of the straps, you do have a pocket here. So this is good for a small item that you want to get quick access to. So maybe like a pair of headphones or something like that, like wired headphones. You can go ahead and throw them in there, and then you'll have them. And then all the way down to the straps right here. Again, the buckles there, or the keepers, I should say, to run it, is made in black also. So the back portion here is very comfortable. It's nice and airy. So it does allow for airflow from side to side. But it is nice and thick, so it's going to be very, very comfortable. And then down to your waist strap here, so this does include a waist strap as well. You have a couple rows of thicker MOLLE here, so if you wanted to attach a pouch. Now the only thing is it's going to have to go kind of horizontal as opposed to it being vertical. I've seen it more vertical than horizontal, but that's interesting. And again, you have the option to put that there. And this waist strap is removable. It's in there with Velcro. I don't know if you guys can hear that. So if you do want to remove it because you're not using it, you can go ahead and remove that, and then it'll give it a little bit more of a clean look to it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the pockets and then the inside of the bag. So again, using the 2 clips here, all you have to do is pull up on it, and then it'll release it there. So you have, first things first here, you do have a zippered pocket, which you can go ahead and access in the front of the bag. And inside you have a couple of pouches that are kind of molded already. So it's kind of hard molded plastic, or not plastic, I don't know what kind of material it is, but it is nice and sturdy. So you have 2 thinner ones here, which are perfect for things like pens, screwdrivers, things like that. And then you have 2 wider ones here. This one's a little bit wider, and then this one's wider than that one. So these are good for items that you want to maybe have ride high. So maybe like a battery bank or something like that. And then you have elastic straps that'll cinch it down so that they're not moving around. Now underneath that you do have a large pocket, and again it's just a dump pocket that you can put things in there. So if you want to put things to kind of keep on the outside of the bag without having to go into the main compartment, maybe like a notebook or something like that, you can go ahead and do that. But it does kind of flare out pretty wide, so you can stuff a lot of stuff in there. So that's a nice pocket right there. And then it does have that zipper with the metal braided cable. Now going to the main compartment, one thing I like about the top portion here of the kitchen sink is that it's nice and rigid. So if you turn it, it actually kind of stays there and it stays out of the way. You do have that braided cable there, which keeps its, helps it keep its form. And then you have your 2 zipper pulls here, and again, it is the braided cable, so you can go ahead and open it on either side. Now this bag does open just like a standard backpack, so it doesn't clamshell open or anything like that, but you do have access to a nice and wide, I'm hoping I'm getting this in frame, yeah, nice and wide main compartment here. So you do have a laptop sleeve right at the top there. Now this is an elevated laptop sleeve and it is also padded. So if you were to set this on the ground or if it were to fall or something like that, the iPad will not make contact with the floor because it is elevated, and you have a cinch strap there. So it is a very wide area, so this would probably accommodate a 16-inch laptop very easily, and then from there down. Now you don't have another compartment for a tablet or anything like that, but again, you can use the laptop one if you wanted to. And then just a large main compartment area right there, which is really nice. Now what you also get is you get a zipper on the outside right here, which gives you access to that laptop compartment. So right in there, as you guys can see, it's almost like a pass-through. So if you wanted to get to your laptop without having to open up the either the zippers for the main compartment or the top portion right here, you can still do that while it is closed, so you get quick access to that. So again, a lot of thought process went into the kitchen sink to keep it very functional, but also very rugged. I owned the original black kitchen sink, and I've stuffed it with a lot of stuff. I was going to a party, and I took 6 2-liter Coke bottles in here. So it fits a lot of stuff in there, and there was still plenty of room to spare, but it was very easy to carry. I could use the grab handle if I wanted to, the aluminum grab handle up here, or if I wanted to just throw it on my back and carry it. It is very comfortable. Now it is a fairly large backpack. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and show you guys. I'll put it on so you guys can see what it looks like. So just keep that in mind. All right, guys, so here I am wearing the kitchen sink. Just for frame of reference, I am 6'4", 205 pounds. So here is a look at what the backpack looks like while I have it on me. It is a rather large backpack, so just keep that in mind if you're interested in purchasing it. But it is very, very comfortable. I'll go ahead and put on the chest strap here. You can cinch it down. It has some elastic, so it does have a little bit of give, which makes it very comfortable. Nice and comfortable shoulder pads or shoulder straps because of the padding. Again, if you weigh this down, you're not going to have to worry about that hurting too much on your shoulders because of all the adjustments that you could do. You can use those risers to make sure that the load lifters, I should say, to make sure the load is riding nice and high, and then the shoulder pads are the shoulder straps are very comfortable. The same thing with the back padding. It is very, very comfortable. And then obviously you also do have your waist strap here, which I'll go ahead and put that on. Now you do have some keepers here, some elastic keepers that you can bring to the back if you want to go ahead and do that to make sure that you don't have anything dangling down. Again, very, very comfortable right here. But if you're not going to be using that, you can go ahead and remove that waist strap and then maybe stow it in the bag so that way you have it with you if you want to go ahead and throw it back on. You do have the pocket right here on the shoulder strap if you want to go ahead and put something in there. It does have a little bit of gives, a little elastic, so you can fit a little bit more in there, but this is going to be something small, quick grab, like I mentioned, maybe a pair of headphones or something like that. And then you just, once you have it set up the way you want it, you're good to go. So again, a very nice looking bag, very, very comfortable. I just really like what they did with the Multicam fabric here. It looks really awesome. And then all those different subtle touches with the desert color and then the matte black for the handle and the icon and things like that. I think it brings an iconic bag, which is the kitchen sink, even higher. So I was really glad I was able to pick it up. So again, if you guys are interested, I would continue to look on the standard issue site if you're able to purchase from there and see if they have it available. Don't think this bag is going to make it to the stores just because of it is a standard issue exclusive bag. So again, it's one of those things that you're going to have to look for if you are able to purchase off of there. So there it is. That is a quick look at the Oakley standard issue kitchen sink and the new Multicam color. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.